Shark Edge, arguably one of the most popular Beyblades in all of Beyblade X. Honestly, I really did like it at the start of Beyblade X, but over time it has slowly fallen out of favor for me. I found it to be too inconsistent at points, and eventually the design started to look more and more lame to me. But, of course, with Beyblade X, there's variants. And Hasbro decided to release their own variant, Gill Shark, or otherwise known as, with the TT name, Shark Torso, which makes no sense. But we have two pretty cool Shark Beyblades. Then Takar Tomy said, you know what? Screw it. Let's get us a UX version. So, we have SharkScale today, and it is the deck set. Obviously, you know, I gotta review the entire deck set, because personally, I actually love this deck set. This is one of the few releases I don't really have a complaint with. So, let's get into it. With this deck set, we end up getting 3 Beyblades. Tyranno Roar on 170 level, Hell's Brave on Jaggy 360 gear flat, and the prize of the eye, SharkScale with 450 under flat. Honestly, I'm incredibly excited about this release. I was since it was revealed. It has a really good setup overall. Oh yeah, by the way, got a CX tool with it as well. Looks like we're going to be getting these a lot more. So, honestly, can't complain as a modder. But we have an incredible part selection. I will not lie. We have the CX Bay, which is Hell's Brave on Jaggy. Jaggy is always a great assist blade to get multiple copies of. Can't go wrong with it. Plus, Brave on Jaggy is already competitive. Put it on 360, already another competitive combination. Then Gear Flat is honestly the weakest part here. Really, you can swap it out for one of the next base parts. Tyranno Roar, a Hasbro exclusive turned into a TT Bay at last. With 170, which should not have taken this long to come out. It should not have taken this long to come out at all. We got 160 and then 180 within a month span of each other. And then 15 months later, we finally get 170. We also get a level reprint. Can't complain about that. Put it on the Hell's Brave, you have a really good competitive combo. And then we have SharkScale with 450, new ratchet height. Can't complain about that. Gonna take 17 years for it to come out with 150. And then under flat, another under bit. Another good bit combination. I am very happy with this set. Now, I will admit, there are a slight few issues. One, SharkScale is built like Silverwolf. I don't like that. Overall, though, the rest of the complaints are mostly to do with color combinations. Like, for instance, making the 60 height green. That doesn't make much sense to me for this Hell's Brave. But, oh well. So, I do want to test it out against the other Sharks, but first, I do want to put it up against some UX bays and 1 or 2 CX bays. So we have Hell's Hammer, we have Golem Rock, Drawn Buster, Samurai Saber, Scorpio Spear, Silver Wolf, Wizard Rod, and then for BX bays, I will put it up against Phoenix Wing, and then CX, I'll put it up against, let's see here, let's do Drawn Brave and Hell's Reaper. I think this is a fair selection. So, let's get into it. Up first, I do want to put it up against just a little bit of a fun one, Samurai Saber. 3 battles each. Yeah, no, SharkScale is actually designed for upper attack. Like, Shark Edge was kind of designed for it, but it really relied on smash attacks. But SharkScale does fully go into the upper attack. I am very happy with that. I cannot lie to you. Spin finish for Samurai Saber. Just gonna fix the stadium orientation a little bit, just so that way it's a slightly better angle for you guys. $450. I'm very happy to have. It does mean that Sub-KO. I'll redo. Doesn't mean that 50 heights are now legal in my tournaments. So, yeah, make sure to be joining in on those tournaments. And if you want entry to the next one already, make sure to go join the link in the description. And by the time it's being uploaded on the same day it's being recorded, Beyblade Awards are tomorrow. So I will be going live for that. Make sure to join me, 6 p.m. PST. And if you can't, that's alright. Alright, yeah, no, pretty good spin finish for SharkScale. Yeah, no, it's facing off against Level, which is going to be a hard bit to beat. But then again, it is SharkScale and it does give in those hard hits. But Saber does also have pretty damn good stamina. So, you never know. And it's going to be Saber, alright. Up next, let's go ahead and go Hell's Hammer. I plan on doing a test battle with the other beys in the set. Well, against SharkScale. Oh, holy shit. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, weights on average, scale is about 37 grams. Tyrannosaurus on average 36. Hell's Brave 37. Pretty damn good weight selection. All right, another good clean win for Scale. Let's go for round 3. Down smash versus up attack, and that is a clean extreme finish. Well done, Scale. All right, up next, let's go ahead and go with Wizard Rod. SharkScale going in. Let's see how Rod Scale. Damn. Very clean upper attack. It is technically a 90 height versus a like 30 height when you put everything into comparison. Considering disc ball's added height and under flat's retracted height, this is gonna be a good one. And a very clean burst finish for SharkScale, to be expected. All right. Last battle. Let's see how it does. And yes, I do have a modified launcher again. Mostly because I wanted a better grip on my launcher. Oh! Very clean burst finish. Yeah, no, SharkScale, even when low on stamina, can get a really, really clean burst finish. It is incredible. Up next, Silver Wolf, a Bey with upper attack defense. Supposed to have defense against upper attack, but we'll see. Scale is also supposed to be imbalanced, but it is not very imbalanced. It is very hard to tell it is imbalanced sometimes, because my god, is it just smooth. Yeah, no, I expected to do bad against Silver Wolf. This is my hyper-awakened Silver Wolf, the one with the incredibly free spin ring. So, I do not expect it to get that anyways. And it still proves me wrong. Alright, a clean burst finish against Silver Wolf. Let's go ahead and go for round 3. See how it does. Good upper attack and a burst against Silver Wolf. Well done, SharkScale. My god, the aggressiveness of this bey. It just rattles. I love it. Up next, let's go with Golem Rock. A bey that's supposed to be low to the ground as well. And SharkScale, upper attack, the upper attack defense bey. And a clean KO from Golem Rock. Honestly, I really do love Golem Rock. So, seeing it still get some wins against arguably the best attack stock releases we've gotten in a long time is nice. And a clean KO from SharkScale. Going for round 3. God damn! Alright, a clean burst on Golem Rock. And that is a GG for SharkScale. I gotta pull Stadium up and actually get it out Alright, let's go ahead and go with... I do want to put it up against Hover Wyvern, mostly because down smash attack versus upper attack. Almost a KO for Scale. Damn! Alright, a really clean spin finish for Scale. Let's go in again. This is a Hasbro stock Hover Wyvern. TT stock was just revealed today, which is 280 gear needle, which, my god. Alright, in a spin finish again for Scale. Go for round 3. See how it does. Damn good upper attack. Alright, let's see how it does. And a damn good smash! And a spin finish for Scale, barely. Well done, Scale. Up next, Drawn Buster. This one's gonna be good. The first UX Bay versus the most recent UX Bay. Pretty clean attacks from Scale. I think I'm actually going to launch Scale first next time. Yeah, no, it is getting really good deflective shots. Scale is incredibly good at defending itself without just being a really aggressive attacker. Pretty good hits there in that battle. Let's go for round 3. Overall, Scale is doing very well. I would have to recommend Scale. And you can get yourself a SharkScale deck set down in the description at alltoys.com/CountersCustoms, or use the code CountersCustoms at checkout to get 5% off your order and help support the channel a little bit. Every little bit helps. Up next, we have Phoenix, or no, not Phoenix Wing. Let's go Scorpio Spear first. Get a bit of a Scorpio Spear action, and that was a mislaunch on my part. I'll redo. Scorpio Spear is always a fun one. You can never go wrong with Scorpio. And a spin finish for Scorpio Spear after clean deflection into the pocket. Let's see if that transition attack will help it. Damn good hits from Scale. Yeah, no, Spear did not stand a chance during that battle. Those hits were just way too brutal. Scale was just getting in those hits. Just bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Can Spear even get in that dash to change the mode? It's not looking like it. Yeah, no, Scorpio's just needing to stall there, and it stalled. It actually did get in the mode change, so well done, Scorpio. But yeah, it handled it really well. Up next, let's go with Phoenix Wing. See how it does against the original Attack King. Damn good upper attack. It's kind of crazy to think that Phoenix Wing is starting to be outclassed. I remember when Phoenix Wing was a complete competitive monster, bro. And it gets an extreme finish against Phoenix Wing. Alright, well done, Scale. Last battle. Let's go into this battle. Looks like Wing's gonna get a spin finish. Wing does get a spin finish. Alright, there you go. Up next, I do actually want to test it out against Tyranno Roar from the deck set. Tyranno Roar 160 level. Arguably my favorite combo that TT has given for one of the Echoes. Mostly because it has 170. I love 170. It is also stupid tight. A tie! Okay. We don't get those much. I'll take it. Round 2. And a KO for Scale. I do also have the Hasbro exclusives coming in, so I will be making reviews for those. Damn, midair contact. Scale is just ripping into Tyranno Roar. And down goes Roar. Alright, up next, let's go with CX. We're going to be going with Hell's Reaper first, and then we'll go Drawn Brave, and then Hell's Brave. Hell's Reaper is in defense mode. Or, no, it's in the upper mode. Upper mode. Not down smash mode, it's in upper mode. Mostly because, yeah, no, when against a Bey like this, you want as much of a smooth bottom as possible. And Scale still wins in the end with spin finish. Let's go for round 2. And a spin finish for Hell's Reaper. There you go. Up next, let's go for it. Last battle, let's see if Hell's Reaper can pull through. And it got dashed on by Scale. Scale getting in those wacky hits. But Reaper does have the defense advantage over Scale, as well as better stamina due to kick. And it takes it. Well done, Reaper. Up next, Drawn Brave. Drawn Brave versus SharkScale is going to be interesting. Hard-hitting CX Bey versus hard-hitting UX. Brave jumping over Scale. What? Yeah, no. There you go, the upper attack from Scale getting to Brave. No surprise there. Alright, go for it, Brave. Damn good upper attack on Brave. And Scale gets another win. Alright. Last battle. I'm going to be launching Scale first this time around. See how Brave does. Let's see how it does in the last battle. Can Drawn Brave pull off a win? And it can. Alright. Up next, Hell's Brave from the deck set. Let's see how it does. Given a bit of competition of the deck set phase. Good upper attack from Scale. Can never go wrong with Brave on Jaggy, though. Damn good upper attacks, but Brave is just tanking it. 1-0. There you go, Hell's Brave. In the next round, I will launch Scale first. Brave tanking a huge hit from Scale. And Scale takes the L on that one. Alright, let's launch Brave first. Hell's Brave first, sorry. Guess I should be using those. And a good KO from Scale. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, that just cracked my Stadium Shroud. That just cracked the Stadium Shroud. Goddamn, Scale. Alright. So, for the finale, I do want to put it up against the different kinds of Shark Beys that are out right now. I think that'll be a good idea. First up, we're going to put it up against Gill, and then lastly, we're going to put it up against Shark Edge. And a clean burst on Shark Gill. To be expected, it does have 470. Honestly, damn good hit. I really do love Gill, though, so seeing that hurt my soul. And another burst on Gill. Let's see if Scale can get all 3 rounds to have a burst. Here we go, last round. And all 3 rounds have a burst against Shark Gill. Alright, time for the finale. Let's go ahead. Shark Edge versus SharkScale. First random booster prize Bey. Going up against the best UX deck set Bey. And a very sad KO against Edge. Let's launch Scale first this time around. Edge getting a very sad KO and an extreme against Edge. And now we're going in for the final round. Overall, I have to recommend this deck set. It is the best deck set to come out of X. I recommend it above all. It is purely competitive parts. But yeah, with a clean KO, Edge still proves it can pull off some wins. But that's going to do it for me today. See ya.